Oh my gosh. It is week 13. Oh, wow. So here's how significant this week is. We just finished session 1 and 2. Basically, we had 2 production cycles we've done at the beginning of the school year. Session 1 was to learn how we go through workflow as teams, setting goals, using resources, portfolios, just all the moving parts. And it's kind of complicated. There's a lot of stuff going on here because we are a career and tech ed class, and we're doing a lot of things to prepare you for the world of work and for college. So week 13 is where we do analysis of a number of things to set up the next session, which is session 3. We have 5 sessions throughout the year, and a session is where we make something. We work collaboratively to make something, set goals, etc. So what's going to happen is this week, Monday, you're finishing up your blog post from session 1 and 2, and you're getting it proofread by somebody else in class, and then self-assessing on the handout I gave you, turning that back into me. I'm going to look at the score you gave yourself for completing everything completely, and the target date is class time. So if you're not done before the end of class time, you get a 0 for the project. That is going in the grade book as a 0 and will remain a 0 until you do something to fix it. You come back to me, hand me the form you have in class. You have to hand that to me as a ticket, an invitation for me to go assess it and give you feedback on it. If you don't follow through with that, the 0 will remain a 0. Okay, I'll remind you in class. I've been reminding you for the last couple weeks, so hopefully this rings a bell. Now, that's Monday. On Tuesday, we're going to be, if you look in the folder here, we've got a number of things, and this is what I'm using for all the classes. So this will be separated out for the film, game, and rock classes. So for instance, everybody's developing a pitch to pitch an idea for session 3. Everybody's going to pitch an idea in some way or form, and we're then going to pick the best ideas and build teams around that. Okay? We are going to watch a film in class, and you're going to do an analysis of it. You're going to listen to a song in class, and you're going to do an analysis of it. You're going to play a game in class and or take it on as homework, which could be crazy if you're talking to parents or guardians like, well, in LeDuc's class, I have to play games because it's an assignment. I'm looking forward to that conversation. We'll talk about it in class to make sure you're clear about what the expectations are. All right, the rest of this stuff is we are also doing precision exams. So in an analysis week, we talk about what worked well for session 1 and 2 and what didn't work well, and we're going to make changes. And we're going to try those out in session 3. So you finish up the blog post on Monday. We will do a self-assessment of the class, of the course, on Tuesday. We are going to set goals for, making the class run better. So essentially, we run the class 5 times a year, session 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And each session, hopefully, the class makes more sense. It gets easier to understand the process, and you feel more comfortable with who we are as a group. That's the goal. So we will be talking about that on Tuesday. And then starting the analysis piece with the film, song, or game. But in part of putting all these parts together, we are also pursuing certifications. Precision exams have a number of certification the exams for credentialing, okay, let me try this again. Credentialing, I don't know if I'm saying this right. To get credentials in video production, for instance, or audio production, or game building and game design. So you have these pathways that if you pass the precision exam, you get a certificate saying that you know some content about this, which is great. You can put that in your portfolio, put it in your resume. It's pretty neat. So we are doing a pre-test this week, and we're going to start with 21st Century Skills, but I will show you some of the other exams that you can take, and in between each session is when we'll take these exams. So the pre-test is to practice to see what the exam process is. It does not go in the grade book, so I'm going to remind people it's not a stressor. You're just seeing how well you perform and where you need to grow. That information I'll share with you, and then we'll work on that for the next session to, work on that. And then after session 3, we'll take the test again. And if all works out, you will pass it if you did not pass it the first time you took the test. Most people do not pass it the first time, but they learn what the test is about and what to focus on for professionalism and so on and so forth for class. That's what precision exams do. And it is during class. It's on the computer. And it's again, a low-stress environment. And I think you're going to enjoy it. So that is the week. Analysis, finish up the blog post on Monday from session 1 and 2. Then on Tuesday, we're going to take apart the class, talk about what worked, what didn't, set some goals, and we're going to find out what we need to do in session 3 for training, support, all that good stuff. Then you'll start analysis of a game, a song, or a film, and that'll be over a couple days-ish. And then precision exams will be on Friday. And it takes a while to get registered. That's why these resources are here, so that you can register in the exam, make sure you're there. I can verify. That takes me a couple days to make sure everybody's got all the stuff ready. And then when you come in on Friday, we'll be doing the testing. That's it. That is week 11. Oh, that's week 13. Thanks so much.